I'll show you how to do the front wheel. It looks something like this. You'll see I took off the cable here to loosen that up. Your bike will look a little different. There will probably be a little lever to loosen it or something. And it just provides a little extra space here so you can get the wheel off, provide a little more space between the brake pads and the rim. Then you loosen, open the quick release, turn it a few times. You might have to hold the nut on the other side to keep it from spinning. And then once you've loosened it enough, you can then pop the wheel right off. Like that. So now the wheel's off. I've got this. Now I can take the quick release all the way off. I could actually have done that before. So just unscrew the nut on the other side. You might have to hold that. I'm doing this with one hand. Works better with two. You'll probably see when you take it off, there's a little spring there. You want to keep those. They go narrow side toward the axle. So hang on to that. Pull the skewer out this way and you'll see there's a little spring there as well. Also narrow end is in toward the wheel. Now what you're going to want to do is put the skewer back in the frame, but you don't want to do that without anything in between, or you'll compress the frame inward. So to help with that, I've cut 4 different lengths of PVC pipe, marked with the lengths in millimeters, because I'm not sure what your bike has. Fronts are usually 100, older ones maybe 96. The rear road bikes are often 130, might be 126, depending what you've got, how old it was. So pick the one that fits. You want it to fit snugly. This one, there's extra space, so I'll put the 100 in there, and that fits pretty well. Then I just want to pass the skewer through and tighten it, not super tight. So now I've passed the skewer through the PVC little pipe bit. Remember the 2 springs are still in there, just so you don't lose them. They should always be in there. And then I'll tighten it down just a little bit. So at this point, I've flipped the lever back up, and it's not tight at all. You can see I can do that with one finger. It's very simple. So not really tight. You don't want to bend it if there's a little gap in there. This is actually tight enough where I can't turn this. I can wiggle it around a little bit. But all it's doing is it's preventing these from crushing inward or being bent outward, I suppose. This is an old steel frame, so if it were bent a little bit, you could maybe bend it back. For an aluminum frame, once you bend it, you throw the frame out. It's no good anymore. So, or you throw the fork out anyway. So you really want to make sure you do that with an aluminum frame. And that's these pieces.